Good evening and welcome to Telford Ice Rink for tonight's ice hockey action. It's a long-awaited time for the Shropshire team to make it into the playoffs, and tonight is the night. The year's seen a lot of changes with the introduction of Red Touch Media and the difference that they've made to the ice hockey team here in Shropshire. Tonight they face the Guildford Flames in the first leg of the playoffs. Let's find out from Captain Scott McKenzie what his expectations are ahead of this important game. Here we are, playoff hockey. It's been a long time coming. It's pretty much the next 2 hours of overtime, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's 6 periods. That's the way we're approaching it. We want to win each period as it comes and just kind of see where we go. But we're staying positive. We've nothing to lose out of this. We just want to make the Final Four next week, and we're really looking forward to it. We're excited.
Fantastic. Well, good luck in the game, good luck in the weekend, and best of luck.
Thanks very much.
Well, the moment has arrived. The first leg of playoff hockey here at the Telford Ice Rink. The Guildford Flames, once again, as last Saturday, line up against the Telford Tigers. And off the draw, Guildford win it. Goes back to Duggan. Duggan sends it back with a D2D partnership. Dixon puts it up ice. It lands in the feet of David Longstaff. Interception by Miller. Joe Miller drives forward, digs through the 6-hole and puts it in the top left-hand corner. He took the puck, intercepted it in neutral ice, drove down, and it was Joe Miller that put it through Savage's legs and then put a backhanded chop into the top left-hand corner for goal number 1 for the Telford Tigers. Savage heads back now. Otofsky. Telford off to a great start. Now Danny Rose steps up, but now a pinch in from Guildford. Wind up and shot, and that's a counter goal by number 16, I think. It was intercepted on the boards, drove down, and a slap shot put it into the left-hand corner against Thomas Murdy. 1-1 within somewhat 11 seconds. Savage through to Duggan, picks it up on the blue line. Great pass. Kruzak pushing and jostling for position. That was a player dumped, and he's held onto his stick. If he doesn't let that go, that was 50-50 with Joe Miller. It was definitely. Oh, there's a shot, it bounces around, and it took a deflection. That was unfortunate as they came forward. They were screening the netminder. Thomas Murdy, come and see where the shot was coming from. The shot came up from the point to put the second goal on the clock for the Guildford Flames. So Telford with the man advantage for the next 2 minutes. Up to the point, Walker. Cruiser. Down low, Plant, Cruiser, Walker, makes the shot, straight in the goal from the point. Adam Walker drops to his knees and celebrates. 12 seconds into the power play, Adam Walker brings it back to 2-2 for the Telford Tigers. Great offensive play there, really holding that box out. Dixon onto the back post to Longstaff. Longstaff carries it around the back of the net, tries to get it in front, feeds in front. The stick's laid on the ice, the blocker's there against the pads. Likewise against the post. Dixon, shot, deflection, rebound. Longstaff battles to gain possession. Scott pushes him out, shot from the point. Pushed to his feet by Cruiser, great play. And that ends period 1 with the Telford Tigers 2, the Guildford Flames 2, and Guildford still have a 1 minute 22 second man advantage when they start period 2. James Pease has got 1 minute 22 seconds to serve in the penalty box as we're on a tied 2-2 game. Puck's one, goes back to Cruz. Banks it off the boards. It hits the body of 82 for Guildford. Christopherson. Forecheck from Cruiser. Goes into the high slot. A danger area. Turns and shoots. And it was Longstaff that stopped that. He was in front trying to get a tip in and deflect the puck, but he actually stopped it dead in front of Thomas Murdy. Now Bowley to Miller. Miller delays. Fires it in low. Bowley skates in afterwards. Feeds it forward. Walker makes the shot. And Rockman makes the save. Off the draw now. Battle in front of the net. McKenzie on the break. 2-on-1. McKenzie delays. Pushes it to the back post to find Davis. Rockman was there all over it. Davis didn't get a clean hit to it, but Rockman took it across there to angle off. And now Potts is forechecking. But the best opportunity of period 2 from Scott McKenzie and Dan Davis. And he's first guy back. Rose, long pass forward to Plant. Timo's with him. Plant drops it forward. Ready on the delay. Timo tries to get through to Mika, and it was Duggan's skate that it roads off. Duggan loses his footing. Shot forward from Danny Rose, and it was Timo that got a tip to it. Danny Rose fired it through, and it took a deflection. Scored by Ted in front of the net, and a great shot from Danny Rose. Off the draw, feeds out into neutral ice. 14 seconds remaining. Great stick check from Adam Walker. Joe Miller keeping the pressure on. Rockman plays it round to the back of the net. Christopherson, 4 seconds remaining. And at the end of period 2, it's the Telford Tigers 3, Guildford Flames 2. So, the Telford Tigers short-handed for the next 1 minute and 45 seconds. They're 1 goal up as we enter period 3, effectively of a 6-period game. Longstaff, back of the net. Kernan pushing, Dan Scott forcing him into the boards. Dan Scott really pushing him hard and reaching for that puck. Longstaff so strong on his stick. Longstaff. Duggan. Guildford player Campbell walks into the slot. Longstaff walks it in, picks it up, and the Blues puck comes out to the slot. And that was shot and scored by 28. Goal number 3 for the Guildford Flames. Davies plays it down, but unfortunately Savage picking it up. Savage now on the counter-attack, down to Melachek. Back to Savage, shot! Rebound comes out, picked up by Christopherson, and there's a battle for the puck. But Murdy was able to cover it up and freeze it down. Kevtan shoots, Murdy. Oh! I think he got a save on one side. It went across his body into the net. So that's the 4th goal for Guildford. So Telford now, we need to keep the momentum going. Line up for that face-off draw and get one back. Pavlou, great pass for Salem. On a 1-on-0, shoots and scores! Nathan Salem goes careering down the ice and takes the puck and finishes it straight in the back of the net. A brilliant 1-on-0 from Salem. That pass straight out into open ice down on the Telford net makes it 4 each with 4 minutes 12 seconds to go. 20 seconds remaining. Guildford firing over the top. Cruiser, Scott, Miller. And as the clock ticks by to the end of the first leg of the playoffs, it's the Telford Tigers 4, Guildford Flames 4. It's all about what happens in Guildford tomorrow night now.
So, a great game of hockey, very tough game tonight.
Yeah, I think that was playoff hockey at its best. It was intense, it was quick, there wasn't a lot of whistles, and two good teams playing as hard as they could.
You must be fairly happy with the outcome as well. It's an even keel going into the next game. I don't think you could have separated either of the teams.
No, I thought it was very close. I was pleased we got on the board first. I think that was it settled us down a little bit because I don't think we were great off the first 5-10 minutes, but it settled us in. And from there, you know what, 4-4, you got to be confident going on to Guildford tomorrow. We've had good results down there over the last couple of times we've played. So you know what, we're pretty happy. We know there's a few things that we can be tighter on, and we'll aim to make sure that we are better than on those areas for tomorrow's game. And
the only major difference between the two rinks is the size. Guildford obviously much wider.
Yeah.
That play, is that good for you with that?
God, it's a tough question.
6-1, half a dozen.
It is. You know what? Playoff hockey. Look at all the goals that were scored tonight. They were scrappy. They were, rebounds, screens, lots of deflections, and it's those goals that make the difference. It's the little things that count. Winning face-offs, battling at the front of the net, boxing out so the goalie can see the puck. Big ice, small ice, it's still a game of hockey, 5-on-5 plus the goaltenders. So you know what, we'll be down there, we'll be focused, we'll be ready. We've had a lot of fun today. It was great to see as many fans in the building. Yeah. Big noise, great to see so many people on their feet and supporting the team the way they did. Not just tonight, but through the course of this season. It's really been built up excellent.
And good luck for tomorrow night in Guildford.
Thank you.
That concludes tonight's game against the Guildford Flames. Tomorrow night they head down to see if they can make the qualification to the Coventry playoff weekend. And of course, we'll be back next year with more ice hockey from Telford Ice Rink.